Second episode.
The Real Naked Show. I'm Ryan.
I'm Sean.
And I'm Georgia.
And
why are we introducing ourselves on a second episode?
why not, innit?
Surely that's for the first episode.
Just reiterate who we are, innit? Like, you know, gotta let the people know. Well, whoever listens.
We actually have like 50 listeners so far. Thank you very much.
Is that what? Can you actually see?
Yeah.
50 listeners?
Yeah.
That's so jokes. I thought it'd be like 10, 15.
Yeah.
That's quite...
Well, I think between us, we probably know like 50. Yeah, like 15 of them.
Alright, any sponsors want to get at us, you know where to find us, bro.
What do we advertise?
I don't even know. Who would even, like, I don't even know what sponsors would sponsor us.
Condoms.
A pleasure ring, innit?
Condom supplier looks up like podcast names. They're going to find us, to be fair.
Durex. So how are you two guys?
I'm doing well. I'm in a bit of a low energy state, I think.
What?
I don't know, I'm just tired today.
What have you done today?
Nothing.
That's literally like...
I played tennis for 2 hours, actually.
Oh, okay. What, this morning?
Yep. Because we got a match tomorrow in Newcastle. Yeah, you know, I went to Newcastle last year.
Oh, yeah.
Going back. And
Did the keys not get lost or something last year? Yeah. We're taking the minivan again. Oh, God.
But last time, it was when it was snowing, wasn't it? And then on the way back, we were about to get in the minivan to drive home early because obviously we wanted to miss the traffic. And then another car had gone before us, like 2 hours before, because a boy had to try and make his exam. And then we were looking for the keys for the minivan, couldn't find them. And then we were like, fuck, where are they? So went back in the hotel, looking everywhere for the keys. Couldn't find them. Rang up the other car. It was where Emma was in it, Dobbo, Mark, there's a few people in it. And then we were like, have you got the keys? And then they're like, no, obviously not. And we were like, check, because we literally haven't got them. They checked the glove box. Had the keys in there for the fucking minivan.
But they were already in the car.
They were in the snow traffic. Then they'd left 2 hours before us.
But why was the keys for that van in the glove compartment of that one?
Because they took the fucking keys.
But why?
Because one of the boys, like an hour before they left, went out to the boot to get his tennis racket.
That's so dumb.
And so they had to turn around in the snow,
And
come back on the motorway, like 2 hours, and then fucking go back again. And to get back was 6 hours.
Did he miss his exam?
Yeah. It was so...
No.
We got back at like 10 p.m. I don't even remember now. Got back so late.
And was it... What year was he in? Is it third year?
Second year. Second year exams. It's the first year where it counts, though.
Yeah, but that is still... I'd fucking shit myself if I missed an exam.
Yeah.
He just retook it in summer, and he passed.
Well, that's how you can tell the grandkids, isn't it?
Yeah.
Later. How about you, Georgia?
I've been playing Spider-Man.
Oh, the game.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Oh, I've got that. I've got the Xbox there now, so I can play
I
again.
think it's PlayStation exclusive.
Fuck off.
Haha.
Is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think she might be right, you know. I don't feel like Spider-Man is... I've not seen Spider-Man on Xbox.
No, I get it. PlayStation exclusive.
Because I remember when I went to get the Tomb Raider, and I didn't see I was looking at the Xbox games. And I didn't see Spider-Man in Xbox either, and that's like one of the big games out at the moment.
Oh, it's a sick game.
Apparently, like Wade, you know Wade. He said it's the best game he's ever played ever, and he's played like PS2. He's played all of it.
What, the Spider-Man game?
Yeah, the new one.
It's open world, isn't it?
I don't know if it's open. Is it open world?
What do you mean open world?
Like GTA, where you can just be like, yeah, I want to go over there and fucking
it's like the
stab
whole of
someone.
Manhattan.
I just like apparently.
Oh, and they replicate the city, didn't they? Like they actually.
It's New York, isn't it? Like it's Spider-Man. Like he's born in New York.
Yeah.
But I heard like you can like web and then just do somersaults and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, and I seen there's like 30 different suits in there.
Yeah.
The suits look mad.
There's the Avengers tower in it as well.
No way.
I need a new game actually, because I literally just play UFC.
This is heartbreaking. I had to take my PS4 to CEX. It's
Why?
getting repaired for like 2 weeks, isn't it?
We're gonna say sold it.
2 weeks. I don't get it back till I get back from London. I know, so I haven't had it, or I'm not going to have it for like another couple of weeks.
What have you been doing?
Wanking.
I've literally been just on the laptop, really, not wanking.
That's why you're dating someone new. PS4's gone and he's suddenly fucking
Started dating.
signed up to Tinder.
Fuck Tinder, mate. I would never get that shit.
Tinder's not going to sponsor us now.
Oh, yeah, shit. Sorry, Tinder. If you want to sponsor us, you let us know. Innit? But, yeah, I had to take it back because the USB ports are just knackered. Like, I can't even charge my controller. I went to, my charger ran out on the controller. Went to get, like, a new charger. Was it, like, a 3 meter one? Didn't charge. So I thought it was a controller. Spent £50 on a new controller. Wasn't that. So then it was just the USB ports were just knackered. Like,
How much you got to pay for that?
it's like 55 quid to get it fixed. It's not too bad. It's better than buying a new PS4. So I'm not arsed. And plus I'm home.
New PS4's like 100.
Yeah, they're so cheap now.
I think I sold mine for like 180, but with a game as well.
I'm not arsed. I'll just wait. I'm not really bothered. I'll just wait for it now. Plus it gives me time to kind of like do some other stuff, like look for another job and all that kind of.
Wank.
And that as well, you know. Gotta have time for that.
I'm always thinking about wanking, Sean.
Innit? You just got a dirty mind.
I set an alarm to wank sometimes.
I bet you do as well, you little weirdo.
Yeah, he's just sitting there on his laptop and his alarm goes off. It's like, oh, time to wank.
Yeah. He sometimes snoozes it like 10 minutes just to build patience.
No, if you're on a heavy schedule, like if you need to wake up at 8 to get into work at like 8:30, you don't want to wake up at like 5:02. Then you have to rush. Set your alarm for 7:30. Take your time.
Rush your wank.
Never rush your wank. Fact. Take your time.
When he says take your time, that's like a minute. Literally. In Russian, it's like 20 seconds.
Yeah, that is true actually.
But yeah, I want to get a Spider-Man game. To be fair, actually, I could just come around yours and play
I'll
it.
just land you once I'm finished.
Yeah, I need to say, are you gonna watch it? Dillashaw Cejudo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna come to yours. I think straight after work. I want to watch that live. I can't be missing that one.
But it depends where the main event is. But I want to watch another fight over it. Manny Pacquiao, mate, is on this weekend.
Manny Pacquiao and Broner.
My favourite fighter. Do you know Manny Pacquiao, right?
I think so.
He fought Floyd Mayweather in the biggest fight ever.
Yeah, like his pay-per-view numbers did bigger than
Filipino. He's tiny, and he literally like runs the Philippines.
Literally, like when he apparently like I don't know if this is true, but when he fights, like the whole of the Philippines doesn't have no crime or anything, and they just watch him.
Yeah.
They just watch him like fighting it. It's nuts.
Yeah.
That's what I heard. I don't know if that's true though.
No. He's literally like the superstar, like their idol in the Philippines.
He's like a Beyonce, literally like.
Because the Philippines is, not all of it, but I think it's one of those places where you have the super rich people, and then everyone else is just like mad poor. And Manny Pacquiao literally came from like the streets, innit?
Yeah.
Like he was literally on the streets, like going through bins. It's a fact.
Yeah.
I read his book.
A
book. I don't know if he wrote it, but yeah. And so it gives people hope in it because he's like gone on to be this mad superstar.
Yeah, because he's making he made like 100 million from the Floyd fight, and he's just making millions from these fights. That's a good fight though.
Yeah.
I was talking about it today with a guy at work, and I think I just don't know. Broner just doesn't pull the trigger. I think in them big fights.
Broner's never won a big fight. Like he's beat decent people. His best win is either Paulie Malignaggi at the end of his career, which is like average, or Ashley Fear-Payne or Fear-Fane, who's an English guy.
I've never even heard
yeah,
of
he's
him.
like kind of world level, but more like European level. But he's had a test. He's had Sean Porter. His first loss was to fucking
Maidana, wasn't he?
Maidana, yeah.
Maidana. He knocked him down a few times.
Because Broner was meant to be like the next Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah.
And then he fought Maidana, and then he got fucked up. And then he won a few, lost to Porter, got fucked up. Then he won a few, and then he lost to Garcia, Marky Garcia.
Yeah.
And then now he's won a few again. No, he's drawn one. He drew his last fight against Jesse Vargas.
That's right.
And Manny Pacquiao fucked up Jesse Vargas, like quite recently.
And Broner's going up in weight, isn't he? What weight are they fighting
I
at?
can't be going up in weight to fight fucking Pacquiao. Pacquiao's the size of my thumb.
Yeah, but Broner's like a natural one. And he a natural 135 or?
I don't actually know what weight it is at.
The weights are just too complicated at boxing, I think. A UFC,
Is it 140 or something around there?
yeah, but they call it like super welterweight, and I'm just
Yeah,
like,
but they think the winner is going to fight Floyd. That's why the fight's quite big, because they think Floyd's going to have another fight and it's going to be the winner of that one.
I don't know. I don't really care. I just until like Floyd like actually gets in the ring, I'm just not asked like because he's so like fake news these days. It's just a joke.
Yeah, but if Pacquiao loses, I'll cry.
I don't know. Like I do think Pacquiao. I think Pacquiao gets it by decision. I think.
Yeah, that's the most likely outcome. Pacquiao will win just by volume, because Broner's so good, but his volume is fucking throws like one punch around, mate, and he's not even a power puncher. Very skillful though, technical, but bigger fight.
It just sounds like he needs to be a bit more disciplined. It's what I hear. Like he has the talent, it just doesn't seem like he just needs to be a bit more disciplined, just not party as much. That's what I hear.
Yeah,
That's a good fight. But I'm Dillashaw Cejudo over that fight, mate. Any day.
no, you just get the multi-screen on. Have one on the laptop, one on the TV.
What time is
That'll be late. It'll be like 5.
Yeah, because Badu Jack's on the co-main. He's fighting it's like Marcus Brown or something, I think.
I didn't even know. I didn't look at the co-main event.
Yeah, Badu Jack's the co-main, so that'll be decent. He's a good fighter. Yeah, it should be decent. But Dillashaw Cejudo is the one. Who have you got, G?
I got Dillashaw.
Have ya?
Yeah.
Have you been watching his weight cut?
Yeah.
He looks good. Like, I'm impressed. Like, he's given me a bit more confidence on his side.
Yeah, he's been doing it like healthily.
Yeah, he's been like measuring. Like I said it last time. Like he's been measuring his testosterone levels, like his hormones, everything. Like he's got it down to a T. He looks good as well.
But just looking good doesn't necessarily mean you're going to perform.
No,
great.
it doesn't. It doesn't.
I mean, Henry Cejudo's a fucking.
He's a tank.
He's looking big, you know.
He's always looked big. Like
No, but he looks like visibly more muscular in his recent life.
I saw a picture and he just looked.
He looks jacked.
Jacked.
Yeah, he like roided jacked.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Everybody's on steroids. I don't know. I don't even know who's gonna win. To be honest, I'm looking forward to the fight.
No, we made our predictions last week, didn't we? You said. No,
I didn't say anyone.
You said 50-50.
Yeah.
I've got Dillashaw, and you've got.
Dillashaw.
Oh, you got Dillashaw as well. I don't know.
He thinks it's 50-50.
I think it's 50-50.
Yeah.
Because I don't know what's going to happen in terms of like the transitions when it goes from striking to grappling and like vice versa.
Yeah.
That's the interesting part. I just don't know because Dillashaw keeps saying he's going to like out wrestle him. I think he definitely can out wrestle him, but to out wrestle him is going to be difficult. Like, I just don't know. I don't have confidence in that. Striking wise, it'll just be an interesting fight. It's just a high level martial arts fight, and that's what I'm excited for.
The UFC should nick that promo there. That was good.
Yeah, mate.
That's just a high level martial arts fight.
Yeah, Rogan, mate. Yeah, I'll be there.
But yeah, anyway, you said you had news. You said you had some UFC news because I haven't kept up with this week.
No, it isn't UFC. It's actually boxing.
Oh, okay, news. And then we'll do Ryan's news.
Yeah,
and
then we'll go through
We're testing Georgia as co-host with Georgia's news because she's now trying to keep up with MMA. So we're going to see what she comes up with after.
Yeah.
Just putting the pressure on me now.
We'll leave you to the end because I don't need to fuck up early.
Yeah, don't worry. We'll leave you to the end. But they announced today in London, they've done a press conference. Terence Crawford defending his belt against Amir Khan. Not in London, though. They haven't announced it.
The press conference is in London.
No, they've done an announcement today. Like, the press conference was today, I believe.
In London?
It was in London, yeah.
Yeah, but the fight's not necessarily in London.
No, I think it's in Vegas.
It won't be in London, yeah.
Vegas or LA, but yeah, Crawford's defending the belt against Amir Khan.
Well, Khan had the option, didn't he? Had Kell Brook for the domestic fight that's meant to have happened fucking when I was about 2. And then, but basically, if anyone loses that fight, then the career's over. Like, if Kell Brook or Amir Khan loses against each other.
Yeah, because they've come off.
That's like a career-ending fight. So,
yeah, because Kell Brook's what? He's lost to Triple G. That weren't really like a like the worst case thing because the size and
He's only lost twice.
and he lost to Errol Spence, isn't it? And
It's
they're
not-
just like two of like the best.
It's not
people
exactly
in the
like
world.
he needs to.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think.
Yeah, but
he's
he's got an eye issue. Every time he fights, his eye comes out.
Yeah,
Not literally.
Yeah, I've
like
heard,
out the
like, it's
socket.
all ball bone. Like just.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's pretty bad apparently.
It was in the Triple G fight. Like, yeah, your eye will like fuck up like eye socket, and then the fighters will notice it's going really weird, and then the corner through the towel.
Yeah. And
But
then Errol Spence done damage on it even more.
yeah, Khan's thinking if I lose to Terence Crawford, then the Brook fight's still there. Whereas if he fights Brook and loses, then he
Yeah.
can't fight Terence Crawford. Do you know what I
No.
mean? So it makes sense. Everyone thinks Khan's ducking Brook, but yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You'd do that. You'd fight Terence Crawford first, wouldn't you? Because if he beats
Yeah.
Terence Crawford,
That's a big fight.
then you're fucking flying. Mate.
He's considered one of the best pound for pounds at the moment. So I
Khan
don't.
would be flying if he beats him,
But do you think he will?
and then he could fight Brook after, even if he doesn't.
Do
So
you think he will?
I think the first 6 rounds will be competitive,
Okay.
and then Crawford will take over the late rounds and might knock him out, or TK or whatever.
That's a good one. I kind of think similar. I think he'll be
I think
overwhelming.
a fresh Khan can go fucking toe to toe with literally anyone. He was fucking up Canelo for like 6 rounds. He won like the first 6 rounds against Canelo.
Yeah, he did, didn't he?
And then, but everyone knew that he was going to do that, or the chances were he was going to do that. But then it was more those later rounds because he relies so much on speed. When he slows down a bit, then people fucking get on top of him bad, and his jaws like
Yeah, it's not the
literally
greatest.
glass.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't. I think Crawford will kind of overwhelm him as the fight goes on. Be a good fight though. That's a good fight to watch. I'm looking forward to that.
Here you go. I'll make a prediction.
I'll go
Make a
I'll-
prediction. You never do.
I'll go Crawford. Boxing, I don't mind doing predictions. MMA is just too unpredictable. I can't do it.
Bottle job.
It's just like but every like event when we get to watch it, like even I'm just like fuck, who's gonna win?
Yeah.
I just zero out there and I'm just like,
gotta be on the side, mate.
no, why do you have to be on the side?
No, it's not on the side. It's just like, you know.
Yeah, but that's because you bet. Because you bet as well, you know who you're gonna pick.
No, but people that say they're 50-50, right? If they literally had a gun to their head and said "fucking pick," then you could pick someone.
Yeah, you would pick, but I don't because there's so like
So you can pick.
you can pick, but I don't.
But you choose not to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he just said that for me, didn't he? You're right, Ryan.
Just repeat it.
You're right, Ryan.
Right.
I'll go Crawford.
I got Crawford.
I got Crawford.
I got Crawford.
Georgia don't know either of them, so
I know Amir Khan.
Terence Crawford's like one of the best, if not like some people say he's the best boxer. I don't, but
oh yeah.
he's pound for pound like top 5 at least.
If in terms
top
of
3.
opponents, like he hasn't fought the best opponents, but his skill level is just incredible. Be able to change southpaw to orthodox, his hooks.
If the Mayweather
Footwork.
fight doesn't happen if Pacquiao wins,
Yeah.
and Amir Khan wins, then I reckon those two will fight as well because that's been in the works for a while.
Yeah, boxing's just
That'll be like,
boxing's just a weird political game as well. To be honest,
Mm.
it's just so much like bullshit behind it. It's just kind of like they just build up and build up and build up, and like it's just 50-50 whether them big fights will happen in like 20 years time, kind of thing.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I hope Khan wins because Khan just needs a win to be like, yeah, he fucking did that in his career. Because you remember how fucking mad he was when he was younger. He was literally like one of the best like prospects.
Yeah,
ever.
I
and he has done well, but
I remember hearing about it when I was like in. When did he get big? I don't even know how old.
well, did you watch him at the Olympics? Khan was.
I
You
heard
know,
of
we
it.
always have those people that's like, oh, you got to watch him at the Olympics. Khan was one of those. I remember, and he lost in the final. I think he got a silver medal.
Right.
And then he did really well, but then he lost a few in his professional fights when he got on, didn't he? And he gets chinned, mate.
How did you hear about him? You just heard his name.
Yeah, just hear his name through the news.
Well, he had. You probably, if you heard it in the news, it was probably to do with that fucking porn video he was in.
No, it wasn't porn related.
Yeah, Georgia was just like, yeah.
Did you see that?
That Amir Khan porn.
Did you hear about it though?
No, I didn't.
There was like a video released of him like wanking or something.
No.
Like on the the webcam to webcam thing.
Oh, like
Why?
I don't know why people do it. We say
Why
this
do
all the
people do?
time.
Why? What?
It seems to be so common now with girls as well. Like release of like girls just sucking dick.
It's a bit booky, isn't it? Like,
I just don't get why.
I don't get it either.
Why risk it? If you see a camera in your face, fucking look away.
And if you're that horny, just meet him. I don't see why you just don't go over and just say hello.
Anyway, enough of tits.
But yeah, no, I'm just to end on that. I'm buzzing for the fight, so I'll see you Saturday.
Yeah, this weekend is very good. A lot of fights.
There is a lot.
Tune in.
Well, because like you're going back to London this week. Do you even know when you're back?
80% chance going back to London.
Yeah, but when are you back? When will you be back?
I'll be back on Monday.
Oh, fair enough. Because I was going to bring up the Bellator card next week. Fucking Ryan Bader and Fedor.
I'll leave that to next week, won't we?
Fair enough. Because I didn't know when.
Next week.
I didn't know what you were going to do about that, but
Yeah, I'll watch it if it's on, but yeah.
yeah, that's because that was when Mousasi was supposed to fight Lovato, but Mousasi pulled out.
Oh, right, yeah.
And then you got Pico on it.
Yeah.
You got a few good fights on it, but
What's some other news then? What's news story 2? Oh, yeah, you got your little sheet down there.
yeah.
Fucking hell. You got about 20 things, mate. You better hurry up.
No, it's not 20 things. It was just like the 20 things. No, the only other thing that we haven't mentioned is Keith Thurman's fighting next weekend. Was the only thing.
What weekend?
Next weekend.
All right, do you know how this works? We're talking about this week, right?
Yeah, but I didn't know how often.
Fucking...
Because that's why I asked how long you were going to be in London for.
I'm
Well,
back.
I did ask.
I'm back for next weekend.
Well, he just disappears. He's just like, I'm going. Innit? He's
Sometimes.
just like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it all the time. Like, oh yeah, I'm going home tomorrow. Oh fuck yeah, no, sweet mate. Later on.
All right. Yeah, no, this week. Focus on this week. Fucking break down the fucking World Cup 2022 and everything.
Yeah, do you want to do that?
All right, news story 3 then. Fuck that one off. Next one.
No, that's all of them, mate.
Come on. You're keeping... They're in suspense.
No, but like, who's in suspense? What, the 50 viewers?
The 50 viewers.
How 50
50 is a lot.
viewers.
Because there could potentially be 50 people fucking message me going, that was shit. So, come on.
No, but this is good comedy and good entertainment. But other than that, that's all the fight news this weekend, I think. Like, the Dillashaw Cejudo, you got Pacquiao Broner.
Yeah.
Other than that, like, you got like little MMA league promotions, but nothing like in like the main kind of stream wise.
Yeah, we covered it, mate.
Yeah, we covered it.
Yeah, so next... we got the point.
Yeah.
Keep going over the... Oh, next one.
No, the rate next. That's what I'm saying. I just said
is that literally it?
I literally just said we've covered it all. It just,
Oh, I thought you were joking.
no.
Fucking hell, I'm going to be the news person next time. Is that it?
No, what do you
You
mean?
said you had massive news.
Yeah, the news was the fucking Crawford card. I thought you'd be a bit more surprised, but fucking...
That's been in the news for ages, mate.
You didn't even know about it. It only happened today.
No, it was announced today, but it's been like talked about for ages.
You know what? We're just going to have a full-fledged
Fuck
argument on the
me.
second episode, mate.
All right,
Go on, have you got any news, mate?
I fucking could look it up.
This is literally how our conversations go.
Oh,
like,
okay.
daily.
Okay, wait. I did actually just find something though on MMA news.
That
right?
was literally just our conversation, just daily.
Right, no. UFC London, 2 hours ago or today. So basically, it's Till fighting at UFC London, hopefully. And you know, you mentioned to me earlier that Colby might be fighting Till. Apparently, Leon Edwards is calling out Till as well. I want Till to fight at London. That would be sick.
I want Till to fight Colby.
Oh yeah.
I
we
don't really
spoke
care
about
who
it
he
the other day.
fights that much. Till at London,
I just
just
want
against
Colby to get a
anyone would be
fight.
quality because then we could go see it again.
Yeah, I don't.
Justice for
Would
Colby.
you come?
Yeah, Georgia
Yeah.
wants to go.
Yeah. It was actually so good last time, wasn't it? When we went to
it
London.
was amazing. That event was one of the best events.
It was the
I've been to.
Silver Bisping event
Yeah.
when he flying kneed him, knocked him out.
That
but
was madness. I remember us just jumping out of our seat. We literally thought it was over when he kneed him because it was the sickest knee ever. And we just saw it on the big screen. And we were like, oh fuck! And we jumped up and we're like, fuck! And then for like a couple of minutes, we were just like, what's going on? And then they just reset and fought the full round, and we were like, oh my days.
Yeah, that's the only problem when you're there. Like everything's so good, but you don't have that commentary, so
Yeah.
you don't hear them say, "No, the fight's not over. The fight's not over." So we were just like, "What?"
Yeah, we were just like,
yeah, and
we
you have
thought
to
it was
guess,
over.
and then they went back to their. Then they stood up again from the corners, and they were fucking fighting each other again, and we thought we were like, "Wait, what?"
Yeah, I didn't have a clue. That was a incredible fight though. Incredible. Like the whole event to that, it was good to be there, but that fight just topped it. Like the walkouts, like listening to Anderson come out to "Ain't No Sunshine" was just classic, mate. That was amazing. It's a shame.
You're there for that. You're there basically for the atmosphere because the atmosphere is just mad. But you don't. It's hard to see what's going on in the fight because you're seeing like through a cage and shit.
Yeah, because sometimes it's kind of better to watch it at home.
Yeah, like when Bisping was boxing up Silva, it looked from like where we were that he was literally fucking him up, which he was sometimes. But you don't know which punches are landing. It's hard to see like when a punch is like landed or scraped their face when you're so far away. So you don't get that good a look at the fight.
Because even like when you watch it on the TV, like you hear the fans go, "Ooh, but sometimes they not even hit them. So it's kind of like you can't really tell from the crowd.
And when it goes to the ground, you want to look at the TV to see everything that they're actually doing. You can't see it from that.
Yeah, the grappling exchanges can be difficult to kind of like keep up with.
It's definitely good to go for like
the atmosphere. Yeah, like watching Silver Bisping, like atmosphere wise, and when he won, the place went nuts for Bisping, like crazy.
And Till would be mad atmosphere.
Till would be a better atmosphere than Bisping, I think.
Yeah, he's a crowd favourite, isn't he?
I would like to see the Colby fight. Colby or Masvidal. Masvidal sounds good to me as well because it would just.
Masvidal I'd prefer if I was going in person and I really wanted to see a good fight. Till Masvidal would be so good to watch in person because it's going to be a stand-up fight.
Yeah.
5 rounds.
5 rounds.
Likely someone's going to get clipped. Colby could just grind Till out and it could end up being dead. The build-up would be good though.
The build-up would be. That's what would be good is the build-up. Just the fight, you just don't know. Because Colby will not be standing with him. No. There's just no chance. Like, he would get absolutely wrecked on the feet. Size-wise, Till would be way bigger though, wouldn't he? Because Colby's not
a big 170. No. Colby could squeeze 155. I wouldn't recommend it, but he could.
Yeah, but he'd definitely be on death's door.
Yeah, he would. But some people aren't.
But yeah, I want to see Till. But Leon Edwards, I mean, he had this Cerrone fight. But I mean, I don't know. I don't think Till would want to fight someone like Leon Edwards. He's
on a streak though, Leon Edwards, man.
Yeah, no, he's on a streak, but I just don't think he needs like another win, like against like a Ponzinibbio, like an RDA or someone like there to catapult him into that top 5. I just don't know. He has a good skill set though. Like he has all the bases covered, like grappling, striking, clinch. He has everything, but he just needs to get that. He needs to get a big fight. I just don't think Till London one is the one. I think you got to put either Colby or Masvidal in there. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. And you think Colby as well?
Yeah, I'd like to see Colby fight.
Yeah, you like Colby, didn't you?
Yeah.
See how he does against someone like Till as well. Just watching a Colby highlight compilation on YouTube is hilarious.
What about the thing I showed you the other day?
Oh my god!
I need to show you this thing. I'll do it now, and they can hear it. It's so funny, man. Like, it's like Colby like proper going in on Bisping. Like Bisping was talking shit about him, and like it's so funny.
Oh, was this from a while ago?
Yeah, this is like
when Bisping was working for ESPN and then he interviewed Colby, right?
Best joke I've heard all day. Good one. Take your gauge off, bud. You look like an idiot. Hey, buddy, don't worry about it. At least I'm not wearing shades. At least I'm proud of the way I look. I'm here to make the division great again. And you know what I'm going to do by making the division great again? I'm going to the White House. I'm putting this on Donald Trump's desk. Do you have the invite to go to the White House? Or is that just another, figment of your imagination like being the champ?
He's such a joker.
He is.
The funny thing about Colby is that he's, when people try and like be funny, but they try and make it seem real, like the actual personality. Colby is obviously just not like that, and he's just purposely doing it as a fake character. And he just doesn't care.
It must be so much effort to do that though. Like you use so much energy.
Yeah.
Doing that.
Every time a camera's in your face, you got to be like in that other character.
Well, to be fair, he had that interview with Ariel last week, and you could tell he was the most authentic he was, like the most authentic he's been, because he was like saying that like the UFC promised him that and this, and he was upset about this and that, and not getting the shot. And
Well, yeah, it's been 2 times he's been shut down from this Woodley fight.
But that's the thing. Like, what is the problem? Like, why have they not booked the fight?
Yeah, he's like the interim belt.
It seems to be like when Woodley is signed to have a fight, it's always difficult, don't you think? Like Wonderboy, both the Wonderboy fights were difficult to sign. The Damian Maia came quickly, just out of nowhere, and then the Till, like obviously he was supposed to fight Colby, and then that folded out, and now he's got Till, and obviously he was supposed to fight Colby now, and now it's Usman.
They're saying that Usman and Colby were meant to fight, and Colby was kept denying it because he wanted to have a title shot against Woodley.
Yeah.
And so when Usman got his last win against RDA,
Yes.
and Dana was like, "Fuck it, I'll just give it to Usman then," because you were rejecting the fight.
Yeah, and I think also what I heard was the fact that like Usman was ready to fight in January as well, and he was ready to fight either Woodley or Colby, whereas Colby was only ready to fight Woodley.
Yeah.
And I think with also, and like I was listening to Luke Thomas last night actually, and he was saying about how like the UFC are liking people now that like attend to their busy schedule because they put an event on every week. They want fighters to be ready. So whoever's ready and is willing to fight, they're just like, yeah, that's our guy. And Usman's been that guy, like accepting fights. He's been accepting whoever's.
He even did that weight cut thing.
Yeah,
you know when they
Till,
introduced the weight cut, so he just cut weight.
Just to get back up.
But he wasn't even fighting. He just made weight just in case Till or Woodley pulled out, and he got paid like probably I don't know.
Probably like 50 grand, 100 grand.
Fuck off! Did he get paid 100 grand to make weight?
Well, how much do you think he got paid?
UFC is stingy, mate. You got paid fucking McDonald's Happy Meal.
That'll make his weight cut difficult. Fucking hell.
After he made weight, obviously, because the worst thing is if they don't make weight, then they don't even get paid. So he could be cutting weight from fucking £200 to
That's right.
170, missed by like a pound or 0.5 pounds, and then don't even get paid.
Well, that's right, because remember Moicano, he was a substitute for Holloway Ortega. He missed weight, he didn't get paid.
Ooh.
He missed weight by a pound, I believe, £1.5.
You can't even be 0.5 over, can you?
Yeah, you have to be championship weight, 145.
Literally ridiculous.
I know. But I do think at some point, maybe, I don't know how long it's going to be, where it's going to be like boxing, where MMA fighters are just going to have their own, like, promoters.
Yeah. It will eventually, but I think it'll be a while.
I think McGregor sped that up. He sped it up a few years.
Yeah, because he's got McGregor Promotions now, hasn't he? Is it McGregor Promotions?
Yeah, something like that.
He just basically nicked what Mayweather started, which is fair.
Has.
Yeah, but you would though, wouldn't you?
Yeah, like I see a video of Mayweather last night, and he makes me laugh. He's like, I'm on a holiday for 30 days, so here's 30 watches. Just opened up a case, 30 watches. And he's like, if I want to go for another 30 days, he opened another 30 watches. And he's like, and if when I go to somewhere like for 10 days, another watch. And then after he's like, and if I want to like just show off, here's an £18 million watch. And it was just like all like, it was ugly as well. Like all carat gold. Like it was all like, you know, like when you get gold, it's like all little tiny bits. It was all like tiny bits, like all cracked and it looked weird. Like, but he banged out like 50 watches out. Like it was just madness. Like more than 50 actually. It was more like 70. Ridiculous.
He's a rich motherfucker.
He actually is. Like he can do whatever he wants, whenever he wants. It's actually a bit.
And if he runs out of money, he's just going, "I'll just go to Japan."
Yeah, just fight a expedition fight for 3 rounds and make 9 million. Made 9 million just in like... No, he made 9 million in like 2 minutes, didn't he?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
9 million in 2 minutes. Fuck, man.
Fucking hell.
I wish I shit that out, mate.
Alright, do you want to try a story then?
Cool, pressure on.
Pressure?
Yeah, go on, G. What have you got for us?
Joanna tagged in one championship on her Instagram post.
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah. She was in Thailand, just training with like a Thai person.
Yeah.
And then Joanna Jacek, she was like, "Oh, Thailand, great to have me," or whatever. And then tagged one championship. And then
quickly deleted it.
And then she deleted it. Good story.
That's
I did research.
You're hired. Like that was brilliant. I'm actually a bit shocked. I think My first assumption is because I don't think she's gonna get another crack on the belt.
No.
She's had a crack at Rose twice. Shevchenko lost her flyweight. I think now it's a bit like, and she's just like, I won't go down to destroy unless it's for a title shot. And it's like, you lost twice, like.
No, I don't think it means anything, to be honest. I don't think she's moving. I think she was just, I think she might have been in, was it Japan? Was one championship.
Thailand. Singapore, Thailand. No, Singapore. I think it's Singapore.
Yeah, I think she was just in there and she might have been met up with like someone that worked there and she was training with some people in one championship.
Well,
I think
she is specialist in Muay Thai, so
Muay
Thai over there.
One championship even got a women's league. I don't even think they do, you know. So
I don't even know.
I don't think so. So I don't think it means anything.
Yeah, she could kickstart that, you know. They could definitely get, and they are predominantly Muay Thai over there, and she'd be great for over there, I think.
There are some, because when I was in Thailand, we saw like a few Muay Thai, like professional women's fighters.
Yeah, you know, Jack fought there, didn't he? Like, Jack had a fight drunk.
Jack,
yeah. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen the fight.
Did
he win?
I don't know if he won. It lasted like because he was drunk. It lasted like 2 minutes. So it's the funniest thing ever.
What, before he passed out? Or?
I don't even know. Like he was just kicking him and kneeing. It was just funny. Like it's funny. You need to watch it. But yeah, he had a fight when he's drunk. They just like he was like, "Who does anyone want to fight?" And he's like, "Yeah, go on." Then.
Did he win?
I don't know. I don't think they've done like winners and losers. It was like one of them things. Like I think the other kid was drunk as well, if I'm not mistaken. So they were both like drunk to fight.
How? What? There's some Thai promoter outside a fucking boxing ring going like, "Come on, guys."
And they're probably like, "What?"
How do they know to sign up if you're drunk? You don't go into a boxing thing. Like they must come to you.
It's just Street Fighter.
I think what happened was they went to like an event, and then they were like, "Does anyone want to fight?" Like like if anyone wants to get in, and they fought, and they had like a big crowd there as well. Just the funniest thing. It's just mad. You have to see the video though. It's like I had it on my phone, but I don't. It was like a couple of minutes long.
Fuck that for a laugh, mate. Imagine a hangover after that. Like you already got a hangover probably from alcohol, and then you get fucking like kicked in the face.
Yeah, it doesn't sound good, does it?
No.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, good story. Yeah, I don't think it means anything. But
I mean,
maybe.
it'd be good to start women's over there. If they're going to start women's, she's probably the best person to have. But yeah, that was a good story. Well done for the first one. Bloody hell.
How many you got?
Well, Woodley's thinking of going up to 185.
I heard about this. I listened to him on Ariel last night.
Really?
And he was saying that if he beats Usman, he wants Colby next, and then he feels like he's cleared it, which I agree. I agree he's cleared most of it. And then he wants to go up to middleweight because he's like Whitaker and Gastelum are fighting for the belt, and they were both 170ers. What, like, I could have him, and I'm like, yeah, go on then. He's like Dillashaw's had one defense, like
he would do
Amanda's
well.
had like 2 or 3. He's like had 4 now.
Woodley would do well at 185 as well. He'd be fucking so much quicker than those fucking people up there, to be honest. Although, well, Whitaker and Gastelum, they'd keep up with him in pace, but they've also come up for 170. But all the other lot, I reckon he'd be fucking fast.
I like Whitaker and Woodley. I think that's a great fight. Great fight.
He'd compete like in the top 5 there for sure.
But that's the thing. Like some fighters, I'd love to see Yoel Romero at 205.
I really wanted Romero to fight Cormier when that was rumored like earlier last year.
Be crazy.
That would have been so good because that just the matchup, innit? Like,
Is Cormier retiring?
Yeah, it's in April on his birthday. Well,
it's March.
March. He said he was retiring. Like, but if like a big fight gets like announced after a possibility, then I reckon he'll just stay.
I think he's
still too good to retire.
Yeah, he's like in his prime, really. Like,
yeah, like
he's the double champ. Well, he was the double champ, and he's beat. I mean, I don't see him not fighting Jones again without retiring. I don't see it. Whether it's heavyweight, light heavyweight, I just don't see it. He needs to fight. They need to fight. Well, they don't need to fight, but it just has to happen, kind of thing. I think, but he's saying that like if he don't, because obviously the Brock Lesnar thing, I don't know what Brock Lesnar's doing. He's just doing his WWE thing, so I don't know where he's at. And then he said if Brock isn't available, then he'd give Stipe the chance. I wouldn't mind seeing that again, but I'd rather see Jones.
Yeah, one last try.
Yeah. And I think it should be a heavyweight. I don't want to see a light heavyweight. I want to see a heavyweight. He's lost twice at light heavyweight. I want to see that heavyweight.
Sorry.
What are you laughing at?
Well, I just thought, we've gone over all of the MMA news, so I just went on news,
What, is Georgia done?
And then you get...
Are you done with your... Is that your done?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
That was good.
Oh, yeah, well done, Georgia. You're talking about fucking better than me, mate. Like...
Well, you've got stuff prepared for next week now.
No, we just covered it, didn't we, apparently?
Look at this, though, right? BBC News, right? You think there's some pretty important shit on the front page of BBC News, and you got the Brexit deal rejected by blah blah blah, Kenyan hotel attack, like all important stuff. World's loneliest frog gets a date. Are you actually having?
Scientists find a Juliet for water frog, Romeo, once thought to be the last of his kind in the world. First of all, how do they know this frog's got a date? Like,
Oh no, but clearly it's trying to say that.
yeah. Oh, by that picture,
No,
yeah.
they're trying
Fucking
to
rock
say
up
that
in Nando's.
they're low in extinction.
2 frogs up into the door.
Butterfly chicken.
It's close to extinction. There's not many of these frogs left, and they found him a female partner.
And they've said so that's him getting a date.
Yeah.
Well, they better
read
hope
it,
his-
though.
they better
Read
hope
it.
he's horny, mate. Otherwise, he ain't.
They
fucking
found him in
reproducing.
isolation at an aquarium in Bolivia. 5 sanctuary water frogs found in a stream were captured with the goal of breeding and reintroducing the amphibians back into the wild.
See, this is important for nature.
She's optimistic that opposites will attract
frog?
people. Yeah, but surely that's not like a world.
There are a lot of
news.
frogs, mate. There's
It's
frogs.
definitely- there's
There's frogs
definitely-
in my garden, mate.
Not this frog.
Yeah, this is a rare one apparently, mate.
It looks that I've seen that frog in my garden. That literally looks the exact same.
You
I'm
saw
sorry.
Romeo, yeah.
If it was like some frog with like fucking 3 eyes.
Yeah, it's dating Sean.
Very funny.
But what's like? So this is like one of the last of its kind.
It's an ugly little frog.
Yeah, I want it to
I'm not
die.
feeling it.
It's
Like, what's
annoying.
wrong with his eyes, mate? It's not MDMA. It definitely is. Definitely.
God, do you need? There must be some serious frog expert that went to that zoo though, because if that frog was in your garden, you wouldn't be like, oh, "Fucking hell, that's a rare frog."
But
Well, no,
would
because
be
we
any
don't.
frog
Yeah, but we
not
don't.
the same?
Yeah, but that's because we don't know much about like frogs. Like, do we?
Bolivia,
Like, do we
it's
like?
not in the UK.
These scientists probably like study frogs like daily, so they probably know like if it's like rare. or-
Fucking green, the same size as all the frogs. Mate.
Yeah, but that's like saying in nutrition, like all foods are the same, like proteins are the same. Like, do you know what I mean? There's all different nutrients and macronutrients. You know what I mean?
I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
He's
He just don't give.
avoid
He just don't give a
frogs on
bollocks.
the
Yeah, he
news.
just don't give a bollocks.
Who
He's just like,
studies frogs?
well,
You ever heard of a university?
This
called
lady
Frog?
here, she looks like that woman from Hunchback of Notre Dame with her little bandana. What's her name? Esmeralda. Is it Esmeralda?
I think so.
Allow it, man. Yeah, she's got the frog in a bag. That frog was at a fucking an aquarium, right? Chilling, and she comes along, fucking Miss Frog expert, and wraps him up in some fucking
It's like a
little bag with some water and takes him to fucking lab.
You ever seen like Finding Nemo when she has the bag? It's
Yeah.
like, fishy,
Yeah.
fishy. It's literally
Well,
like that. Look, she
frog,
actually
man.
looks like a. What's the girl's name?
Like Cindy or something? Or...
It's like Darcy or something. No. Ah,
On what? Oh, what
in Finding Nemo.
Oh, the girl with the glasses. And the
Yeah,
braces.
with the braces. And she's like,
Darla?
fish, Darla. And it's like, fishy, fishy. That's her when she's older. For sure. Now she just moved to frogs.
It's funny the fucking advertise, like the poster they put up is just crap.
But what boy 3 killed for being too
It's just
noisy?
clickbait.
What? Whoa! What? Cried out mummy when he was deliberately squashed in a bid to quiet him. Oh my days!
Some people are so horrible.
Like what the fuck? I don't even want to get into that. That's just ridiculous.
There's one for you, Sean. Food porn.
Food is porn, and I'm a porn star.
Yeah, it's so tight. I need to fart actually. Did you? That was only a little.
That was like a
What
trumpet.
did you do when you're what do you mean you need to fart and the fucking like getting recorded, mate? I've never been listening to a podcast and then it's like.
They probably just didn't acknowledge it. I would imagine they don't acknowledge it.
That was like, it's going to be a bit loud.
Yeah, but no, yeah, I don't know. Imagine if it's like, I just pop a Trump in it.
Oh, here's a question. Do young people feel pressured to have sex?
I think, yeah and no. I think.
Casual sex just become part of our culture now. That like everyone's just shagging everyone.
All right, speak for yourself.
I didn't even find it that funny, but the fact he laughed, the way he laughed, I just laughed. Do young people? I think like from other young people, like you know when you're like in your young teens and like people that have already had sex, they boast about how they've had sex, so it makes all the others like insecure, like oh, like, I haven't had sex yet, that kind of thing. I think that could be a part, and especially like with young people hanging around with older people, who have had sex. And
did you boast when you had sex, though?
No,
I
never have.
I never fucking.
I think it's just.
To be fair, I don't remember once in school like someone walking in going, "Oh, that's sex." You know what I mean? No one does that.
I definitely feel like I do.
It's more like the people that don't have sex. It's like, where are you having sex? Rather than like, oh, I have had sex.
I don't know. I feel like a few people at my secondary school did. I feel like they did. They just boasted.
Oh, what?
Not anyone you would know.
Sipful?
No. Like when when you're like 14, 15.
Yeah.
Like they definitely felt like when they had it, they kind of boasted about it. That's what the pressure I got anyway.
But I do feel because it is so casual now that kids are just like, well, everyone else.
Do you know they made like a female, like a kid Tinder thing?
What?
I've heard about this.
They advertised it as
under
like
16s
friends,
or 18s, isn't it?
under
Trying to get
18s
pedos.
Tinder, but they advertised it as like friends Tinder. But obviously,
How do you verify that you're under 16?
you just click a button and say I'm under 16.
Yeah, I don't get that.
You can't verify.
You can't verify. It's impossible. It actually is.
So like, how are you gonna stop pedos and stuff like
No,
that?
it's stupid.
Yeah.
The whole thing's just stupid. Like, why the fuck do...
Yeah. You
Like,
can't.
at that age, I was fucking running around in the park, mate, like, playing football.
Although I signed up to some app once, right, where I had to take a selfie to like verify that I was a human. So maybe for that they could like take a selfie and verify that you're like
Yeah, but
young.
don't they normally do that on a lot of things? They're like verify...
Imagine it.
to like, they're like verify like that you're not a robot. Have you ever seen that?
Yeah.
They do that on loads of things, I think. No?
Yeah, it's because so many fake accounts are being made.
People are just weird, man. The internet's just fucked up.
Can you imagine like the crappy chat up lines that people are doing if they're like 14 as well? Like on a Tinder app, like hey.
Do you want to see my maggot?
No, like proper just old talk, like when you're younger, like hey, what you up to?
It's like WUU2, innit? And then like NMU.
NM.
NM.
Do you reckon that still
Same.
happens? Have we like grown out with that, or is that just not around anymore?
Do you know what? That's quite... I don't know.
Because I've got a little brother, but
I don't know. When I talk to my little sister, it's like dead.
how old is she?
15.
Yeah,
I've
but
never seen them
she's at that
text,
age
though.
where she just don't give a shit about her siblings and family, I feel. Like, she's just kind of like living her social life at that age. Because at 15...
Mad, though.
Yeah, she sounds mad from what you said.
Yeah.
Sounds like a crazy, crazy girl.
She's a crazy child.
I don't know. I reckon people still do it because you don't really know what to talk about if you're young with girls, do you? You don't really have the bottle to be like, yeah, let's go out on a date and like you're just like, yeah, we're up to.
Yeah, they wouldn't be like,
wanna
let's
go hang out
meet
in
at
the
the
park?
park. Yeah, just meet at the
What's
park.
your favourite colour?
Great.
Oh, interesting. Mine's blue.
Oh, what difference?
How have we got onto this? I don't even.
Mate, that's literally the point of a podcast.
Yeah.
Just like go into different topics. It's just fun.
I do wonder though if my little brother's speaking to girls. Like,
How old's your brother?
he's 15 at the end of this month, but honestly, I look at him and I'm like, there's no way. I've never heard of him like mention a girl at anything.
I feel like it'd come to you as well. To be fair,
No, mate.
You're such a player, mate.
My brother does not speak about anything. He's literally like, he'll keep.
But what's he do?
Inside.
What does he do? Like, what's he do in his spare time?
I told you, he plays tennis like an hour to 2 hours every day, and then every single second is at home and playing Fortnite. I mean, every second.
No, you can't talk to the
if
guy.
you, yeah, I know. If you literally tell him to like get off Fortnite, he goes fucking mad.
See, I've watched Fortnite, but I'm not even bothered about playing it. It just doesn't interest me. It looks too
shit.
It looks too cartoony for me.
When I was younger, all I cared about was the graphics. I was like, does that game look good? Does it got good graphics? But that game looks shit.
Yeah, graphics wise, it's not.
I know it's like
greatest.
cartoony and that, but it looked crap, mate.
Like the only time I've seen it is around.
At my house, yeah.
But I tell you what's good and what, because the concept of Fortnite's really good, like being dropped into one big
Yeah, but they've got
thing.
so many games like that.
Yeah, but and Call of Duty,
Yeah,
the new
the new
Call of
one,
Duty,
yeah, you can do it.
It's replicated it. So in Call of Duty, you have like whatever 100 people, whatever go
right.
onto the map, and it's literally exactly the same as Fortnite, apart from you don't build stuff like, so you don't need to like knock down trees and then have that for building blocks. But it's exactly, you pick up guns on the way around, all stuff
so
like that.
bored of sitting in my living room watching Fortnite.
Is that what Ethan's been doing recently?
Mostly Max.
What?
I saw Philippe after I left yours the other day.
Oh, did you?
He was cycling like down Smithtown. Don't know. Wait, I didn't say hello.
Well, they don't play the Wii at yours anymore.
No, once I got the Xbox, like
I took the Wii
Wii
games.
just got-
I took the Wii games back anyway. I bought like.
I
I
got chucked aside. There's no more Mario.
The Wii is
Kart.
so fun, even like now.
know.
I appreciate it more now. It's just like hilarious.
When you come down, we'll play it.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll have to sort that out. Hopefully, we can get Andrew to sort these tickets out, because I definitely want to. Like, and now my weekends are free.
Yeah.
I know. So nice. I can't believe it.
No, it's good.
But to be fair, I have a Friday night off.
You got Friday off?
No.
It's like your
Oh,
first
just
Friday
to
off
be
in
there.
ages, isn't it?
No, I had last Friday off.
Really?
Yeah,
What'd you do?
I went out.
With Lauren.
Ah, yeah. Tell us about that.
Went on a date, mate.
Huh?
I went on a date.
Huh?
We went. We went out for food and went a few drinking places. We was out
Nice.
till like 4 a.m.
Nice.
It was alright. It was decent.
Good.
Yeah.
Is there a date too?
Yeah, it happened on Monday.
Ooh.
you went
Wait.
down to?
Oh yeah.
Because we went now, because I said it to you the other day.
Is it gonna be a date 3?
Was that not Saturday?
No,
Well, it
that
wasn't
not.
really a date.
No.
Is there gonna be a date 3 though?
Yeah,
Oh really?
Tomorrow?
Before you've even been on date 2, is date 3?
You had date 2?
I had day 2 on Monday. Last Monday, yeah.
Ah, so this is date 3 coming up.
Yes.
Ooh. You know what they say?
Free date rule.
What?
You know, but the thing is, you know, with a 3-date rule, it's
Yeah.
like girls, like Ryan's actually the one with the 3-date rule, isn't it?
I'm just like,
Like, you know, it's like guys are like, come on, 3 dates, let's get through it.
Well, in fact, we've
Ryan's
got
actually
3
like,
dates.
Ryan's got a 10-date rule. Ryan's like hard to get in the
I'm
male world.
10 dates. Yeah, because I'm just so busy and just like something that I'm just not bothered.
Ryan's got a maze to his heart.
Amazed.
Yeah, it's hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to let people in.
But then
People are just too like.
the girl that you end up with is gonna be the one, mate.
Yeah.
All right.
Fucking hell, they coughed loud, didn't they?
Interrupting the podcast, coughing. Fucking.
In other news,
Yeah, I think we've pretty much. I reckon. Yeah, we want like an hour, mate. We want it short and sweet. I reckon that's good. Unless you got any more news.
no, not really. Just that's about it, really. Life's great, mate.
Yeah, life is actually great right now.
I need to get back into the
I'm
gym.
enjoying life.
Oh yeah.
You haven't been going gym?
Not for the last like week or so. I've been ill and I've had like this.
That's no
cold
excuse.
cough. I haven't been sleeping properly. Like, but I got that. Was it Lembis?
Lemsips.
Lemsip. Is it Lemsip? Why do I say
Lemsip.
Lembis all the time? I say it every time. Lemsip.
Lemsip.
I got the sachet.
Oh,
It's
it's
like-
like a hot drink.
Yeah, it's like lemon and menthol.
They're disgusting.
They're horrible. Like, it's so
You should have just got
bad.
the capsule.
Yeah, that I went to the chemist and that was the thing she recommended me. So I was like, alright, well, and I've just been having them since, and they've been working like fucking great.
They do work. They're just disgusting.
Yeah, it's just not. No, mate, I'm just not.
They're not meant to be nice, are they?
Well, no, obviously not. You fucking idiot.
Well, you're complaining about them not tasting nice, mate. As if they should be.
I'm not complaining. I'm just saying they're not
Haribo
tasting
ring.
nice. I don't like I don't eat Haribos, do I? So how would I know?
Oh. You're so
Well,
healthy.
why don't you compare it to something I actually eat, mate?
Well, what do you eat that's like a fucking lem sip?
Nothing. But no, other than that, I just want to say that Sean looked cute the other night in
Pop World?
yeah, bless him.
Thank you.
No.
Thank you.
So have you labelled
Sad
it
I
yet?
missed
No.
it.
What?
Sad I missed
Yeah,
it.
you did actually miss it. It was like the most affectionate he'd ever been. He hugged me. Like that's when you know, innit, that he's a bit.
That's when you know Sean's drunk.
Yeah, when he starts hugging you. Yeah.
I hugged you last time when you were leaving, mate.
I know that's because we're good friends now. But like when you're drunk, it's like
I always hug.
proper hugs.
Yeah, it's like proper, like you feel it.
Yeah.
Like you can feel the emotion in his hug.
Cheeky arse grab.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. But them two look cute. It was nice. Very
Aw.
nice.
Yeah. No, I don't do labels though.
Don't put pressure on them.
Oh,
Not
shit.
in podcast.
Labels.
No, on the podcast, no.
No.
Labels are stupid, man. What's the point? Just don't get it. It's literally pointless.
Fair enough.
What does a label add?
I don't know. What do you think a label is?
Nothing. That's why I don't do it. That's the whole point.
I don't know.
Labels add like.
Are you labelled?
Yeah.
All right. So
It adds
what does the
like,
label do?
the commitment that you're willing
What commitment,
to move
though?
forward.
What commitment?
Of like not being with anyone else.
Yeah, we don't need a label for that. You just go, are you going to be with anyone else? No. Are you? No. Sweet then. You don't need to go, oh, so that means we're this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's kind of like a unspoken kind of thing.
Yeah, it just shows that you're moving forward.
Yeah, because then you both
No.
know where you're at. Because I feel like with you just sound a bit complicated, like just a bit dodgy.
What do you mean moving forward? Do you mean
No,
like
but the
you mean like
relationship's
in
moving forward,
so it means
like-
like in 5 years' time that means you're gonna be together. Do you know what I mean?
It could be like
No, it is. Does that mean it though?
no.
So it doesn't
something
mean you're
like-
moving forward. It means you're moving forward for like what today, innit? You can only know today. Why commit to something like tomorrow? You don't know what the fuck you're gonna think. You might wake up and be like, fucking hell.
Yeah, but that's the
She's
point.
a
So
cunt.
but
Yeah,
then
you're meant to take risks.
yeah.
Why? Why take a
Yeah,
risk?
but
you
then
don't need
you are
to.
you are gonna think sometimes that they are a cunt. Like that's just
No,
like,
but one you might think, oh, all right, I just definitely don't want to be with this person. But then what if you?
But then you don't. But then you don't commit.
No, but
then
some people have committed, and then in 10 years' time they think, actually, not the one for me. But what you've committed, so I guess you've got to stay together.
No. That's
Oh
not
no!
what-
So
no,
why'd you?
the force
no.
before, but
So what's the point of commitment? If you're going to make a commitment, then stick to it, right?
because it shows how you feel.
Yeah,
it's-
at that present moment.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you can say to them, I'm not going to be with anyone else. Are you? No, right? So we know where we're at right now. Why do I need to tell them that I'm not going to be with anyone in 20 years? Because I might break up with them next
Just
year, and
because
then in
you're
20
boyfriend,
years...
girlfriend
I'm...
doesn't mean that you're like you have to stay together forever.
Yeah, so what is the point of the boyfriend-girlfriend? What when you...
Because it gives you that exclusivity.
Yeah, but you can just say that you're fucking not going to get with anyone else.
Oh, you're a delight, mate. I know why you're not. Why you're.
We know why
All
you're
I'm saying is,
single.
it doesn't change. Like,
Quotation
if you're,
marks.
it doesn't mean you're single. It means you're just like
It's
seeing someone.
complicated.
You're like you're with someone. Do you know what I mean?
So you actually say you're with her?
Yeah, like for now.
I hope Laura's not listening.
No, but people think of that as like a bad thing. Do you know what I mean? Like,
It's not- no,
Because
it's
if
not.
I say to someone, I think right, the best possible relationship that you could ever have, right, in life. If I had to say the best relationship, that isn't like, oh, we got married at 18. Like, it's basically, if you don't commit to someone, right, that means that when you're with someone, it means you actually want to be with them. Because it's basically saying that, like, if I wanted to not be with you, I just fucking wouldn't. There's no, like, labels, no commitments, nothing. So if I'm seeing someone, then I actually want to be with them, do you know what I mean? And then if it's like that every day, then perfect. Then you've gone your whole fucking life, and then you both know that you both want to be with each other. Do you know what I mean? If you commit, how many relationships you know, right, where they're just together and they fucking hate it, but they're boyfriend, girlfriend, or they're married? Like, fuck
That's
off,
their own
mate.
problems.
Just
Yeah,
don't
but
be
that's
with-
like some people get into that rut stage where they're just kind of like.
No, but you've committed to each other, innit?
Yeah, but you have a good mindset on it, but not like he's not like. I can't explain it. He's
Yeah,
just.
like I was in a
It's not as
relationship
simple,
for
man.
5 years.
And then one day
I
she was
wasn't
just like,
happy.
no.
So I was like, no.
Exactly. So you didn't need the relationship. You didn't need to tell him that you were going to commit to him for like fucking 5 years time because now you're not with him.
Yeah, but it's
there
a
was
nice.
moment in
But it's
time where I
nice.
was like,
Yeah, all it is a comfort for someone at the time.
Exactly,
That's what it is.
and it's nice.
But I don't need a comfort.
Yeah, but what about?
I wouldn't be with someone that needs that comfort. You should trust one another at that time. If I say I'm not going to get with anyone and you're not, and that you both know you want to be with each other, then that's enough. If you're with someone that's that self-conscious that you might run off, like, then you're not with the right person.
Watch tomorrow. He's gonna be like, we had to talk.
What talk?
The talk in it, like relationship. Like,
Sean, we need to talk.
yeah, we need to talk.
My friends back home are actually annoying me about it because they.
About what?
I got texts like all from today or yesterday, and they're like, "We had a dinner. Oh, we had a long dinner just to talk about you and how you don't commit to anything." Because they say it's not even relationships. They say I don't commit to anything. Like they're going on holiday, and like I'll just be like, oh, "I'll let you know." Like
Who's this?
Carson, Andrew, Lee, James. There's like a group of them, but it's literally like anything. They're like, what supermarkets you going to down there in Liverpool, up there in Liverpool? And I'm like, B&M and Home Bargains, and they're like, oh, because you can't commit to one.
That's actually very true. Undecisive.
It's not, man. So it's the best way to live life. Trust me, guys. Trust me, 50 listeners.
That's a fair point. Like everyone has their own way of doing it.
Yeah.
Like
I
respect it, but I think sometimes it can be nice for the other person if you put yourself out there.
I'm the opposite. So if I was in a relationship, I'd want the other person to know that if they didn't want to be with me, they could tell me just to fuck off.
But then you can do that.
Yeah.
No, but people have been with people, right, and they might not like someone for months, and then they go, oh, by the way, it's over.
Yeah, but that's
Like, wouldn't you just like to know at the time? Like, oh, if you don't like me, then just tell me. But they've committed to you, and you're like boyfriend, girlfriend, so I guess they wait it out or something.
Yeah, but I think you're just a bit of a pussy if you don't. Like, you just got to say it. Like, people just kind of, because of... But I agree with that.
No,
if you're in that bubble of the relationship, you got to kind of detach yourself from that, like, emotional state and be like, right, do I actually want to be with him or not? But it's not a bad thing to be like, I'm in a relationship. Like, it's nice for the other person as well. But I get what you mean, though.
Yeah, because it's like the social norm. But to me, it's a social norm that doesn't really have any benefit.
Well, either way, you looked cute, and it was nice to see.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Did you see me like singing and shit?
No, I saw you with the big... They have like this, what do you call it? Like what's the white pole thing that you had? Like, you know the thing that like...
I don't know. You know, like, I don't know.
those
You know when you go
sticks?
swimming and they
yeah,
give
you
you
know
those
swimming,
tubes?
you've got the bands and tubes.
You put it
Pop
like
one
under
of
you.
them with like a white and it lights up.
And I was
so he was
like-
just throwing it like just.
No, I was
waving
like,
about.
fuck it, I'm going to pretend this is a microphone. Just used it as a microphone, singing into it. All those great songs that come on in pop world.
Yeah.
Young man. All that crap.
Do you miss it?
I miss the people.
Yeah.
That's what.
Don't
yeah.
miss the job.
Yeah, I can imagine. I feel I'm gonna be the same. I feel I miss the people. Just
Yeah, but you can meet up with them after,
Yeah.
like, else.
We're
You know what I
meeting
mean?
up next
Don't need to be
Monday.
in pop world, do you?
have you spoken to anyone besides
No, only Lauren.
only Lauren?
Another Lauren.
I saw her this morning. Other Lauren.
Oh, did you?
I was cycling from mine to work, and she was with what's his face?
Jolty?
Yeah,
Oh.
I think she was with him. Fuck knows. But this was about 11:10, 11:15 today. I just passed near Matalan. Just walking down there. Yeah.
Ooh.
I know.
Alright.
Interesting.
I know.
I send it there. Let's say our goodbyes.
Later on, guys.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.